So it's time to leave beautiful Denmark behind with its gorgeous Copenhagen, head over the Oresund Bridge and on into Sweden. Our first stop for the night is in Ystad, a town in the Skåne county of Sweden's southern coast. It's a beautiful little town, it's very medieval and it features cobblestone streets and half-timbered houses. We found a great stopover in the marina, lots of lovely space for a big vehicle, so that's perfect for Leopard. The harbour is located just at the edge of Ystad on the shores of the Baltic Sea, and the marina has got all the facilities you need, clean showers, toilets, hookup if required. It's a great spot to go off mountain biking and hiking because there's beautiful hills and valleys around. There are restaurants at the marina for eating, and it's just a few minutes walk into the centre of Ystad to go exploring, so perfect spot. Ystad was founded in the beginning of 1100s and was originally a fishing town. Up until 1658 it was part of the Danish kingdom, but then it was transferred to Sweden following the Treaty of Roskilde in 1658. By about 1866 it had a railway connection and was established as a garrison town until the 1890s. As you walk along the picturesque cobble streets lined with miniature houses of every colour, boasting flower baskets and perfectly pruned rose bushes, the place looks every bit a postcard. In fact, it's got to be one of the prettiest towns in Sweden. And if you're into crime fiction, the town is the setting of author Henning Mankell's Kurt Wallander's crime series, so this little town holds lots of mysteries. Time for a pit stop, and we always head to wherever the locals go for coffees or restaurants, and this looks really sweet. And of course, my favourites in Denmark and Sweden, the cinnamon buns. There's a regular train service with these beautiful purple trains, so it's easy access in and out of the town if you want to get about, and they're all named after local people, both fictional and real. Having walked back up to the harbour, there's a beautiful bit. Oh look who's there. Honeybee to a flower. Mark absolutely adores boats, so this one is a beauty. She's a cargo boat, but absolutely lovely. So there's all sorts of boats, there's the trawling boats at this marina, and this is actually a diving boat equipped for diving, so that's interesting. And the other side of the yachts over there, the main marina, is where Leopard is parked. There was a break in the rainstorms. We thought, right, let's get the bikes out, let's go round and do a little bit of exploring, because we love being on our bikes and we find it's the best way to leave Leopard and go out and discover what's around. We've heard there's lots of lovely old properties and sort of old forts and castles around the area, so here we go. We came across this beautiful church that's been renovated. It's going to be something very special when it's finished. Mark checking out his navigation, and we'll be heading off again. Let's go. Marcus spotted something over the wall. I can't see a thing. I'm only 5 foot, so time to stop and climb on board the bench and have a peep. Oh, there's a beautiful old church over there. Right, that needs investigating. Come on then. Unfortunately, when you went to the back of it, it was just ruins, so you couldn't get in to see. But it did have the burial ground just for one family, so it must have been the family that owned the estate. How beautiful, a private little church. In the distance, as we're pedalling, we can see some tall turrets, so we thought we'd come down and have a look. Oh, look at that. 4 of those little robots are chomping away at the lawn. It's a great way of keeping it nice and tidy. It does say private, which a lot of these big houses have on them. And there's a little lane here, so we might just be able to get down there and be able to take some photographs because it looks just a stunning building. Right, so let's go down the lane. Wow, what a magnificent building. Looks like it's in residence. And these must be the workers, or were the workers, housing. What a gorgeous estate. We cycle around so much beautiful countryside, seeing beautiful old churches, windmills, period properties. Such a pleasure. We started to head back because the dark clouds were looming and steadily making their way towards us. So, time to get in before we get soaked. We love nothing more than a home-baked cake, so with the weather pulling in for an hour or so, time to do a little bit of baking in leopard. Bit of fresh fruit, nuts, and hey presto, scrummy. We decided to go out for dinner in the evening in the harbour, had a beautiful walk around, and it was such fun. We met a load of lovely people, came on board Leopard, we went on board their yacht, and it's one of the loveliest things about travelling this way. We just meet so many wonderful people and make so many more new friends. So we hit the road again, making our way through the beautiful Swedish countryside on our way to Ahus, which is where some of my family live. We will show you around the picturesque town. It's beautiful, known of course for where Absolut Vodka is made, and some of the things we got up to. We'll be staying there for a week or so, so looking forward to catching up with family again. So here we are at Elizabeth and Benny's. There's Benny's little car. Time to get Leopard parked up onto the drive. Beautiful morning today, so we decided to head down to the local produce market. Local farmers market?
Yeah,
local honey.
That's local honey.
Mark, you need to get some honey.
This is sort of wild raspberries and blueberry.
Wow.
So it's high summer, and that is more a milder variety.
Yeah. Do you have your vinegar?
Yes.
Squash and courgette?
These are so, aren't these pretty? Aren't they beautiful?
It's called scallop.
Yeah.
It's from Mediterranean.
Ah, yeah.
Mediterranean areas.
Yeah.
Different kind.
They are beautiful,
These
aren't
are
Squash is
one
brilliant.
of the oldest kind of squash in the world.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
It's called scallop. Some call this white custard and patisons. They have different names.
Yeah.
They're
Beautiful.
very useful. You can keep them until the winter comes.
Yeah.
Ah, so great for bringing them in for the winter,
In the
yeah.
room.
Yeah. Oh, look at the cherries. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, they're beautiful, aren't they?
They're really nice.
Aren't they beautiful?
Gorgeous.
But look at the size of the blackberries.
So juicy.
Look at the size of these. They're enormous. You make them?
Yes.
Oh, these are so pretty.
Thank you.
Love the colour blue.
Yeah.
UK. He's a former student of mine.
Oh, really? Ah, it's Miss Disley. Miss Disley. That one tastes sort of herby.
Okay.
This looks like it's got like a chicory or...
That one. Yeah, that was
Oh, that's got a lovely kick to it. That's got a, like an after kick. Like a paprika, garlic.
Skulle nästan behövt lite sitta så här.
That's nice. No, you're not joking, Mark. You know, that's about the fourth connotation of fitting the word ice cream into a sentence this morning.
With the same Phineas, all of a sudden.
He's already gone. He's gone. Let me show you the way.
His long legs are moving.
So it's always traditionally been with... I remember all these years ago we used to be here with the girls, didn't we? Whatever the weather, we are going for an ice cream. That's it. Here we go.
And you got all the different flavours.
Oh. My gosh, they're huge.
Jag skulle vara delad kula och det skulle vara himmagjord och kokosdelage.
That's just half a scoop, isn't it, of each?
Half of each.
Yeah, 'cause I'm looking at the side of the 2 scoops. I'm thinking I'm going to drown in ice cream.
It's my second ice cream this year. This summer. Only the second one this summer.
It would be Mark's second of the week or something. If he lived here, I know where he'd keep disappearing. Not down the pub, it'd be the ice cream parlour. It's so interesting, isn't it? And like this little tiny village and such, it's got this huge, I mean, it's worldwide known, isn't it? Absolute.
Oh yeah.
But look at that building. I mean, the building in itself is just beautiful, isn't it? This is Absolut's wonderful restaurant. We've booked in to have dinner there later. Sam, my nephew, is joining us, so she'll really look forward to that. Absolut Vodka somewhere on the menu. And the gardens at the restaurant are absolutely stupendous. Such a plethora of colour and smells at this time of year. Stunning. This morning we thought we'd take a little ride out, see some of the beautiful country houses. Oh, there's Elizabeth's gym where we both went and did a yoga class this morning. First off, just a quick stop off at the local camping shop just to get an additional electrical hookup adapter. Going on to Latvia, we just need another one which we haven't got on board, so we thought we'd do it while we're here. Perfect, found what we needed. Our drive out took us to Fitzgerald's Slot, one of the many beautiful country properties, still lived in and family owned. That is unbelievable, isn't it? So you call it, it's just like, is it soft?
Yeah, it's soft.
What is?
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? And you call it the wig?
I don't have a clue, but that's a Swedish name. It's a Swedish name. So you can't go to England and say, oh, it's a wig bush.
Wig bush. We can. That's what it's going to be known as now. It's the wig bush. It's just fantastic. Look at this. Well, remember the drive up to our house, all those huge willows we had? They are beautiful,
Yeah.
but they're a pain in the bottom.
They're in the pie, exactly. They're
Constantly
definitely
losing.
a pain.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Cycling is huge in Scandinavia, so on this glorious day it's perfect to get the bikes out, put the helmets on and go and hit the tracks. And there's huge amount of cycling tracks, and we're going off to find an alternative beach.
It always has to double check that everything is off.
Here he comes. Oh, Gerwin himself. He's got all the gear.
Not the wall, yeah.
Got all the gear. Here we go, bike riding. That's it, ready to rock and roll. Off we go. Well, nearly. First stop, the local bakery. They make the most amazing sandwiches, so I'm going to pick some up for a picnic lunch on the beach.
Mark has got his own box.
Has he got his own
How
box?
much space do you have in that one?
Right, let me have a look.
Otherwise I put it on the base of mine, at the bottom of my rucksack. I can get those in my rucksack, no problem.
Sandwiches easily fitted in. That's it. Off we go. You've got a lovely view of your back end, Benny. Yeah.
Slow few.
No, we're fine.
Monster bikers.
This is what we love about being out on the bike. It's the freedom. And you can explore, and on a bike you can just go you can walk.
Yeah.
And you'll walk 10 or 12k, that's not a problem. But you can just go so much further
That's right.
on a bike.
And it doesn't take as long, does it?
No,
So
no.
much more time you want to get to walking.
We love it. We'll like take out a picnic, we'll go for the day. And it gives you a day out, doesn't it?
Right.
Oh, look at this for lunch. What a spot. Yay! Oh, what have we got? What have we got? Oh, what have you got in your little proper box? Oh.
Mark chose this for you.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. What's he gone? Wonderful.
I chose this
Oh,
for
that
you.
looks amazing. That is. Eel is the delicatessen here. And they come all the way. These little islands from America. And they go around, some of them go down to Spain, some go across the top of Scotland, and then they make their way across the Baltic to Sweden. And any about time around the autumn. And the guys that do the fishing, you can't buy a licence. In this area in Ahus, there are 9 licences. and they're all handed down from generation to generation. So you can't sort of just become an eel fisherman. You have to have it in your family because they're all protected. After a beautiful day at the beach, time to pedal home. Wonderful. Just the perfect day. And of course, one final stop on the way home, the ice cream parlour. Well, be rude not to. Dippy in chocolate. There's the boys. Yeah. There she is. Sadly, it's time for us to move on, and having had a brilliant time with Elizabeth and Benny and catching up with Sam too, we're heading up to Stockholm to catch up with my nieces, so it's bye-bye for now. Thank you, you've had a brilliant time, and we will see you soon. Lots of love, and thanks for watching.